going on, drummies? It's Arty here. Today we're going to learn how to do Scottish drill. Now in this video we're going to learn how to do the basic Scottish standing manuals. Now the standing manuals are not really drill that you're graded on in competition, but if you're making the transition from American style to Scottish style, it's very important that you know the basic drill, so therefore you don't stand out as a competitor doing something that's incorrect. Now if you are an American drum major, or if you've been in marching band, or if you are in the military, you'll know that the standing manual consists of 5 movements. These are movements that you will perform in a stationary position. In the American form of drill, this is usually known as attention, parade rest, left face, right face, and about face. The Scottish standing manual takes after the British form, where the same rules apply, but the terminology is different. These are stand at ease, attention, left turn, right turn, and about turn. The same principles apply, however, the movement is slightly different, and sometimes some of the terminology is different. Alright, so we're downstairs in my uniform room, and I felt like this is the best way for me to teach to you guys, is to actually describe it physically, because I feel like actually just explaining it to you might be difficult. It's better if I actually demonstrate it to you guys and kind of show you guys how it's supposed to be, show you guys how it's kind of supposed to be done. Oh, and for the sake of this video, I put on, I have 2 cameras set up. So I have this camera that's filming me right now, and I have this camera right here, which is going to give you guys kind of a visual representation of my feet. And please, and also for the video, I'm not wearing ghillie brogues. I'm just wearing my regular honor guard shoes. So they do have cheater bars on them. So any clicks that you hear is because of these cheater bars here. And yeah, these are not ghillie brogues. So I can hear the regimental drum majors in the comments going like, "Oh my God, you're not wearing the right shoes." But you know what? This is just for demonstration. So for the position of standing at ease. Standing at ease is going to be your Scottish parade rest. To stand at ease, your feet will be shoulder width apart. The mace tip will be in line with your big toe, and your mace will be slightly forward. Your non-mace hand will be in a fist, in line with the seam of your kilt. Your thumb will be pointing down, and your fingers will be pointing back. That is your basic hand position for your free hand. Again, chest is up, back is straight, your head is up, eyes to the horizon. Now to execute an attention, the drum major judge will call drum majors shun, to which many drum majors will snap their mace to the attention position. So for example, drum majors, as you can see, my mace hand is now at a 90-degree angle, and my mace is not perfectly straight, but is straighter than it used to be. So, for example, compared to here, which is the standing at ease, drum majors, it's just a simple snap. The next command will be drum majors shun. Drum majors is kind of the preparatory command, and shun is the execution. So, drum majors shun, to which you're going to take your left leg. You're going to bring your left leg up. Thigh will be parallel to the ground, toe pointing down. However, you're not pointing your toe down like you're doing a high step. Let your ankle hang freely. And then bring it in together, heels together, feet will be 45 degrees apart. Again, as I mentioned previously, everything from the waist up is going to be exactly the same. Chest is up, chin up, eyes to the horizon. Your free hand will be at your side in that position that I showed you earlier. So from the side position, and you'll see with my feet from the back position, we're going to start from the very beginning. Drum majors shun. Now you don't have to do the audible stomp, but some drum majors do that, but it's not really required. They want to see you just come up and in. Now from the position of attention, you will also sometimes have to perform a left turn and a right turn and an about turn. This is equivalent to the facing movements that many American drum majors do. So we're going to start turning to the left. So I'll demonstrate how it's supposed to be done first, and then we'll go through the steps. Left, turn. As you can see, it's a lot different from the American version. In the American version, we're familiar with left, haste, For the Scottish version, it's a little bit different. The counting is a little bit different. It's a little bit more of quick time. There is a video of the Grenadier Guards learning how to do basic drill, and there's kind of like a count that many drum majors teach and many of the British military do. It's the 6/8 quick time. So when they call left turn, it's usually this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1. So we're going to go over the feet movement. So again, from the waist up, it's all going to be the same. It's all going to be the same. You're not doing the whole cradle movement when you're turning. You're keeping the mace at a vertical position. So when you turn to the left, you're going to pivot. It's a lot different from the American version, where you pivot on the ball of your right foot and then on the heel of your left foot. That's not how it's done. You're actually going to point your toe, and then you're going to keep your heels on the ground, which is a little bit confusing to people that are learning how to do it. So it's kind of like you're kind of keeping your heels on the ground. You're kind of like flat-footing it. Does that make sense? So again, left turn. Again, try that again. Left turn. Ooh, watch that heel. So, left, turn. You'll pivot, and then bring your right foot up, like you were doing the attention position. Let your right foot hang. You're going to let your right foot hang, and then you're going to bring it down. So, left, turn. Hip, up. Right thigh is parallel to the ground, and right thigh is as parallel as you can get to the ground, and you're going to bring your foot in and feet together. And then with the mace, it's actually going to remain in the vertical position. So what I like to do is, when the drum major is going to give you guys a left turn, I like to bring my mace slightly off the ground when they say left. When I hear left, I will bring my mace slightly off the ground, and then I will turn, and then when they say turn, I'll turn, bring it up together, and then I'll bring my mace down slowly. If that makes sense. You can do that if you want. You can consider that as part of your drill. Now, for the right turn, same rules apply. You're not doing the American version. You're actually going to shift and then bring your feet up and together. Again, from the feet camera, we're going to shift, bring your left foot up this time, and then bring it together. We're going to try it. So, right turn. Now with the right turn, this is more of the common type of drill that you may be having to perform in a competition, usually after a competition. So the drum major judge will typically dismiss you, and traditionally bands and the drum majors will turn to the right and walk off or march off. So usually they will call you, drum majors fall out, and then you'll march off. So the right turn is mostly likely the one you'll be most likely using in competition. The last facing movement is the about turn. About turn is a little bit tricky, and you have to be kind of careful, because if you have I know a lot of drum majors that watch my videos, especially the regimental ones, are kind of up there in years, so it's really kind of hard on your knees. Now we know the traditional American style of about faces, which is, you bring your foot around and then you bring it together. Again, the American version, not the case with Scottish. Scottish is a little bit tricky. The about turn is very similar to the right turn in the fact that you are turning right. However, for the about turn, you're going to turn all the way around and then bring your left foot up and bring it together. So, Scottish about turn looks something like this. About turn. About turn. Usually with most drum major judges, right after your competition, they will march you off the field. So they will call you, drum majors, moving to the rear, about turn. Let's look at our feet cam. So about turn, as I mentioned, is a lot like right turn. However, you're going to have to put some force into it and turn all the way around and then bring your foot up and down. So what I like to do is I will turn all the way around, but I will have my right foot, my right toe will be kind of pointing out almost, and then I will bring my left foot up and then bring it together. So let's try that slowly and then we'll do it fast. About, turn. About, turn. Now if you notice, I am kind of putting my body into it because I can't rely on just my feet alone. For me, I have to actually put my body into it. So when I do it, I will actually put some of my upper body into it. So if you notice, about, turn. It's not really noticeable, but I can feel it. I can actually feel my shoulders kind of moving first. About, turn. So essentially the principle is you want to turn to the opposite direction using that same foot motion, and then you're going to come up and bring it together. So that encompasses the facing movements. Sometimes after your run and after your actual competition, you're going to halt your band, and then you'll be standing there, or after your actual run, you're going to cut off your band and you'll be standing there at attention position. Most of the time, the drum major judge will call you to stand at ease. So standing at ease from attention position, you're just going to bring your left foot up and then bring it shoulder width apart and then bring your mace out. Going from attention position to standing at ease. You're going to bring your left foot up, you're going to step out, shoulder width apart, at the same time bring your mace hand out. So it's going to look like this. Stand at ease. Now there's one more drill that you need to know, and it's a little bit confusing. It's known as stand easy. Stand easy is the equivalent to at ease in American. So that is pretty much, it's more like a to the ready. You're still kind of at attention. You're not dismissed yet. So when you're standing at position of standing at ease, the drum major judge will call stand easy, to which you can then take your mace up and then bring it together. This is more of a relaxed form of attention, more relaxed form of attention. So usually the sequence is like this. Stand at ease. Stand easy. Alright, so those were the basic standing manuals. So let's go over it from the very beginning. Drum majors, shun. Left, turn. Right, turn. About, turn. About, turn. Stand at ease. Stand easy. Then to go from stand easy into standing at ease, usually the judge is not going to give you, sometimes the judge may not give you a warning. You just have to know that they're about to call you to attention. So just to go from standing at ease to from stand easy to stand at ease, you usually would just go boom. Sometimes the drum majors will tell you to get ready, or drum major's ready, and then you'll just go to the position of standing at ease, just to get ready to call to attention. So, drum majors ready, drum majors shun. Alright guys, so that was my video on the basic standing manuals. I hope this was a little bit helpful for you guys. I'm planning to do a video on basic Scottish marching and also a video on the basic drills such as counter marches and maybe wheels and turns. But just know that for a fact, this drill is not something you're graded upon. This drill is actually just something to build a foundation of, because as a judge or as a competitor, it's something that you would need to know, and it's best for you to know the basic drill so that you don't stand out as a beginner drum major or stand out as a drum major that's doing something incorrectly. So again, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about this video. Keep in mind, I'm an American doing Scottish drill, so I know a lot of the British drum majors are probably going to be commenting on this video. You're doing it wrong. Keep in mind, this is mostly just to teach the American style drum majors how to do Scottish drill. So leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about this video. Consider hitting that subscribe button and let me know what you guys want to see in videos, especially future videos. And I'll try to keep posting. I'll try to keep posting, and I'll try to help you guys out. I love to make these videos. I love helping you guys out, and I love to see more of you guys starting your transition to the Scottish style drum majoring. So until next time, keep marching, keep flourishing. I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys. I can hear the regimental drum majors in the comments going like, "Oh my god, you're not wearing the right shoes." But you know what? This is just for demonstration, so shut the hell up.